The Iowa Hawkeyes football team was on the cusp of pulling off some late-game magic at Kinnick Stadium on Saturday, but the Oregon Ducks pulled it off. Capped off by a final drive with a game-winning field goal, snapping Iowa's 3-game winning streak with an 18-16 win. Iowa's record now dropping to 4-2 in Big Ten play and 6-3 overall. All 3 of those losses coming via single-digit deficits. The loss moves the Hawkeyes' record to 1-3 in one-possession games. 2 of those 3 losses coming at home to ranked opponents in Indiana and Oregon. Good news for Iowa, though. They're 2-0 this season in games following a loss, averaging 42 points per game in those 2 wins. But for head coach Kirk Ferentz and company, they understand the margin of error now razor thin as they enter the final few weeks of the regular season.
So the trick is, how do we get up there to one more notch? How do we get close that thing out a little bit better? But it's not one player, it's not one possession necessarily. Everything kind of goes together, and everything matters at the end. So let's go back to work. And the good news is that these guys we get to work with every day are just extremely resilient. They've been that way since we got started, and a lot invested here. But again, there's a lot forward, and we're not going to be undefeated this year. But there's a lot of great things that still happen. And to me, at the end of the year, you evaluate how you feel about yourself. Like, what would you do? What'd you invest? How'd you compete? And that's what this game's supposed to teach us.
Up next for Iowa, a visit to USC for approximately 2:40 p.m. battle setting to take place there on Saturday.